Mathematical operations and simplification based questions are questions that a serious test taker should never miss. They are really easy scoring options. In order to attempt them, you need to be familiar with the basic rules which should be followed while doing these mathematical operations and should be at ease with simple calculations involving numbers. By mathematical operations, we mean addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, or indices based operations like finding the power or root. The questions on mathematical operations are easy pickings and can be done without wasting much time. Let us start our discussion with a question from this category. Look at the example given in the slide. 24 plus 6 by 3 into 2. There are three mathematical operations to be carried out to do this question: an addition, a division, and a multiplication. Now, which of these will we do first? This is the essence of our discussion in this topic. Before we look at that, let us see why we should bother about the order in the first place. If we had started from the left and went to the right, doing the operations as first come first basis, it will be addition first, then division, and then multiplication. When we do addition, we have 24 plus 6, which is 30. So, 24 plus 6 by 3 into 2 will be 30 by 3 into 2. We do division as the next operation, that is 30 by 3. So we have 10 into 2, which is 20. Instead, if we did from right to left, we will have multiplication first, then division, and then addition. In this case, we will do 3 into 2 first. So, 24 plus 6 by 3 into 2 will be 24 plus 6 by 6. Then we do the division, that is 6 by 6. So we have 24 plus 1, which is 25. Note that the answer is different from the first case. If we did division first, then multiplication, and then addition, we get the following. First step will be division, that is 6 by 3, which yields 2. So, 24 plus 6 by 3 into 2 will be 24 plus 2 into 2. We are doing multiplication as the next step, that is 2 into 2. So we have 24 plus 4, which is 28. There are other possibilities also, like division, addition, multiplication, or addition, multiplication, division, or multiplication, addition, division. Here also, we would get different answers. The answers that we get in each of these cases is given in the slide. Now, which of these is correct? If everyone followed the sequence they like without adhering to any standard, then there will be chaos and confusion. In order to ensure that there is no confusion of this kind, there is a convention or rule that is followed across the world regarding the order of mathematical operations. It can be engrossed in the easy to remember mnemonic BODMAS, which stands for brackets, order, division and multiplication, followed by addition and subtraction. This rule, which is used to clarify the order in which the procedures should be performed in a mathematical operation, is sometimes referred to as operator precedence rule. You should understand the BODMAS rule as follows. Step 1. If the mathematical expression has some expressions within a bracket, then those have to be done first. Then only move to operations outside the brackets. If there is a bracket within a bracket, do the innermost bracket first. Step 2. The next thing that takes precedence is the order or the power. It can be squaring, cubing, finding the square root, etc. These are indices-based operations. These have to be done before doing operations like division, multiplication, addition, or subtraction. Step 3. Division and multiplication takes the next precedence. Here, it should be noted that multiplication and division are ranked equally. That is, there is no precedence of one over the other. Now, if there is a division and multiplication in an operation, which one will you do first? You have to go through the operation from left to right, and whichever among division or multiplication comes first has to be done first. Step 4. Addition and subtraction come next in the order. Addition and subtraction operations should be done only after all division and multiplication operations are done with. Among the two, addition and subtraction have the same rank, and the one that comes first when parsing from left to right is the one that has to be done first. These rules are important because it is these rules that are followed everywhere in computer programs and softwares like Excel, Word, etc. Now let us look at a couple of examples and apply the BODMAS rules. Look at the question Q2 given in the slide. What is the value of 7 into 2 minus 15 divided by 3 plus 6? We have 4 operations to be performed here. In the BODMAS scheme of things, we look for brackets first. There are no brackets in this case. Then we look for order or indices. There are none here. Then comes D and M, division and multiplication. Both of them have the same rank. So we parse from left to right and do 7 into 2 and 15 by 3. So we have 14 minus 5 plus 6. The next step is addition and subtraction, both of which have the same rank. So we parse from left to right and do 14 minus 5 first and then add the result to 6. So we have 15 as the answer. Now try the question Q3 on your own. What is the value of 3 square plus 5 divided by 5 square minus 9 into 2? Applying BODMAS, we look for brackets and then the order or power. The expression within the first bracket is 3 square plus 5, and that within the second bracket is 5 square minus 9 into 2. We first simplify 3 square plus 5 and 5 square minus 9 into 2 separately. On simplifying 3 square plus 5, we get 9 plus 5 equals 14. On simplifying 5 square minus 9 into 2, we get 25 minus 18, which is 7. So the original expression becomes 14 divided by 7, which is 2. Now refer the two questions Q4 and Q5. Let us look at how to approach question Q4. In the question, we have brackets, indices or order, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. As the first step, we look at the brackets. Within the brackets also, we follow the BODMAS rule. That is, within the brackets, the order takes precedence over division and multiplication, which in turn takes precedence over addition and subtraction. When we simplify what is inside the brackets, we get 25 plus 7 minus 2, which is 30. Then we do the order or the index operations outside the brackets. Thus the expression simplifies to 27 plus 3 minus 3 into 30. Now we do the multiplication 3 into 30 before addition or subtraction. So we have 27 plus 3 minus 90. Thus the value turns out to be minus 60. In question Q5 also, we have brackets and powers. We have addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. As per the BODMAS rule, we go into the brackets first. And within a bracket, we do the order or power operation first. Note that here the expression is in the form of a fraction. We shall simplify the numerator and the denominator separately and then find the final value of the fraction. Thus the expression can be simplified to 49 minus 25 plus 25 plus 1 whole divided by 33 plus 7 minus 16 plus 1, which is equal to 24 plus 26 whole divided by 40 minus 16 plus 1, which is equal to 50 by 25, which gives us the result 2. Before we wind up, let us look at the BODMAS rule once again. As you know, BODMAS stands for brackets, order, division and multiplication, followed by addition and subtraction. The rule tells us the order of precedence that is to be followed in a mathematical expression. It says that if there is a bracket or a set of brackets in an expression, what lies within the brackets should get the precedence over the others. If there is a bracket within a bracket, do the innermost bracket first. While simplifying the expression within the bracket, there also follow the BODMAS rule. The next thing that takes precedence is the order or the power. It can be squaring, cubing, finding the square root, etc. These are the indices-based operations. These have to be done before doing operations like division, multiplication, addition, or subtraction. Division and multiplication should be done next. Here, it should be noted that multiplication and division are ranked equally. That is, there is no preference to one over the other. Now, if there is a division and multiplication in an expression, which one will you do first? You have to go through the operation from left to right, and whichever among the division or multiplication comes first has to be done first. Addition and subtraction come next in the order. Addition and subtraction operations should be done only after all division and multiplication operations are done with. Among the two, addition and subtraction have the same rank, and the one that comes first while passing from left to right is the one that has to be done first. This is the essence of BODMAS rule. Please understand that practice is required to familiarize yourself with the rule. The more you do such questions, the better will be your comfort level in tackling them. Thank you.